Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 11 on the MegaKraft Reborn server. It's been a little while, I know, but I have been very busy on the server. Don't worry, I haven't neglected the server at all, I just haven't made a video in a little while because there's a lot of work that just needs to be done off camera, and I've been doing all kinds of stuff, and we're going to show you some of that right now. I thought we'd start things up here on the tower. First things first, I want to actually explain what we're going to do. I was thinking about what we do on the inside of the tower here, and a lot of you are probably wondering what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be my kind of like armory area and tools and weapons and all that kind of stuff in this tower. So each level, I'm going to have all different kinds of levels through here, and each level will actually have a different kind of thing that I can store in there, and I'll decorate it all and things like that. I haven't planned it out or anything like that. That's not something that we're going to do today. But I just wanted to mention that right now because you're probably wondering what I'm going to do in here, and I never explained it. That's because I didn't really know it to begin with. But now I know that's what this tower is going to be. It's going to be where I come to get all my tools and weapons and armor and all that good stuff. So what's that beacon doing there? Well, it's actually my beacon also. I wonder if we can... Oh, there's a chicken right there. I'm going to go kill the chicken. Good thing we've... Oh, what? There's a chicken here too. I'm going to kill that one. Alright, so that beacon down there, I've just been doing a lot of mining. We're not going to go down there. It's just basically, it goes all the way down to the ground, and I've just been doing tons of mining with efficiency 5. It wasn't this one actually. I had a fortune 3 in efficiency 5, so I could just mine through and pick up any kind of diamonds and whatever else, and it already fortunate for me. Things like that. So that's what that is right there. I moved that away from my base because I've already kind of mined out a lot of the area around my base. So I thought I would just come out into this open area, and pretty much all down there near diamond level, I still have a little bit of mining I can do, but I've pretty much cleaned out that whole area. I've got a little bit of diamonds, not insane amount, but what is this over here? Well, let's show that real quick. I did this with a bunch of the other MegaKraft Reborn server members. How did you get out? Yeah, I did see that. Don't act like I didn't see that. He's like running away from me. This is a farmer too. Well, a Fletcher. Okay, never mind. But still, I'm gonna kill him because we moved some villagers over here. I made a little temporary like breeding cell. We got a bunch of dudes inside here, so they pick up the plants. The farmer guys do, and and you see that little guy just ran into there. I guess we can watch it work right now, and it pushes them all to the center. And there's another one, and they get pushed over here. So we're getting a bunch of villagers right here. We're collecting them up because we are going to use them for when we build the Iron Titan. You guys probably caught on to that. A lot of you guys did catch on to it. We're going to build the Iron Titan and this this netherrack all along the border here. This actually marks out the spawn chunks. And so here's the corner of it. It's going to be over in this corner of the spawn chunks. And we're going to do something similar to our last MegaKraft map, where we're going to build the iron farm really high up in the air. And the reason for that is because if you place any doors nearby, it can affect the iron farm and actually screw up a lot of things. And oh man, you got to do a lot of like door placing and breaking to make to kind of set up the farm the way it needs to work, so that you have all the villages kind of in line with each other, kind of merged, so that it's super efficient. But if you place any doors anywhere nearby, then it can mess things up, and you have to go through that whole process all over again. So our solution to that is we're going to put it way up in the air, so that it's pretty much out of range. Even if we put any doors down right underneath it, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't cause any problems. And then we'll just drop the iron golems down and cook them around here. And yeah, we need to kind of plan out the dimensions. I need to count how many blocks the entire building's going to be, so that we can kind of get it up close to the edge of the spawn, but we don't want it to go over any of the spawn chunks, or else that will be very, very tragic for us. So that's what all these villager guys are here. We actually also have been, we've been trading with them a little bit because there's plenty of guys that have really good trades now. Unfortunately, you can't get all of the diamond stuff anymore in 1.8. So we can't get all of our diamond armor, but we can get some good stuff. Like these guys with the black coats, not the armorer. Like you can get a few diamond armor things. There's one that's he's a toolsmith, and you can get a diamond pickaxe, which is pretty useful. But one other thing that I want to show you here, it's actually at the gold farm. So we had this village set up, and I was waiting to get a cleric. That's the guy with the purple shirt. He used to be called a priest. I was waiting to get a cleric, and we've got a bunch in here, but I wanted one that had the cheapest trade for rotten flesh. So we got one that had the 36 rotten flesh for 1 emerald is the cheapest trade. And so we got one of those guys, and also his trade is the best for lapis. And I'll explain why you want the best one for lapis also later on. But we got that guy, and I put him right in there, and then finally I moved him over along here, all the way over here into the nether portal. And we're going to follow this track all the way up. And yeah, I did this all on my own. I got a villager all the way up to the gold farm. And we've done a lot of work at the gold farm, so that's what I'm going to go show you right now, and then we'll get started on today's episode. So right through here in the nether, we've got more stuff right here. This is where I caught the guy again and put him in the minecart, rode him up all the way up around. It really didn't take as long as you might think, but at the same time, it was a little bit painful, a little bit annoying, but it went pretty smoothly, I gotta say. It wasn't too big of a deal trying to get the guy up here, because I have tons of these powered rails from the gold farm, and so I ran him all the way up through here, and up, and yeah, I put all this down before I even got the villager, so it was pretty much already set up. So as soon as I went to grab the villager, it was pretty smooth. So we come up here, and this is where the gold farm is, right up here. Tons have changed. You can see something different. This is how we get up and down to the gold farm now. It is much faster, much better. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's the minecart elevator trick, where basically you look and hold right click and you go all the way up, shoot, 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 all the way up. And we're not going to stop at this level yet. You saw a lot of gold there, but yeah, we're just going to come up to here. Are these guys still mad at me? I don't think they're still mad at me. Okay. I saw there's XP in here. Yeah, there's a little XP. So yeah, this place has changed quite a bit though. It's not completely done. I want to put a roof in here, but it's pretty much done. So this is where you come up. You've got 2 little escape hatches here that you can drop down in. This is where you set the farm to go off. And before I do that, I'm actually going to turn off the hostile creatures sound. There we go, so it's not too annoying here. Let's throw that rotten chicken. And what you do is you grab some snow. Now I have an arrow, or I have a bow, so you can actually use a bow too. But you grab some snow, I'll just show that. And you come over here, just 1 snowball, unless you miss, then you might need a few more. We actually don't have anyone here for a second. Sometimes you'll have to wait until some guy comes up, and we'll throw a snowball at him. They all get mad, they start chasing me, and we'll come stand right in here. And you've already seen this gold farm working before. I've shown it off. But you stand right here, and they're all going to make their way over here and fall down to their death. And you collect the XP. And all the other stuff gets sorted out down there into chests. But one thing that I changed, though, is the rotten flesh actually doesn't get sorted out down there anymore. Well, I guess I should say it does get sorted out down there. But that's not where we store it. I built a little way that we send all the rotten flesh up to here, because right here we've got Dr. Lecter. This is the villager I brought over here, and if you get the reference of why his name is Dr. Lecter, then I hope you do. I'll say named after Hannibal Lecter. But yeah, here is all of the rotten flesh. It collects inside of here. We've got quite a bit right now. It's almost completely full, but we've got plenty of overflow storage down there too, so when this is full, it'll store up down there and send it back up when we need it. But right here we can trade for any of these emeralds that we need. And just sit here and trade with this guy. Get all kinds of emeralds. If he locks his trade, you just get out. And he usually refreshes it. Like right there, he refreshed it, so that's pretty good. If he doesn't refresh it though, that's not too big of a deal. That's what I was talking about with the lapis trade. How he trades 2 lapis for an emerald. And sometimes he'll trade 2. Sometimes villagers will trade 2, sometimes they'll be 1. So we wanted to get one of these guys that can trade 2 lapis per emerald, because we're going to be doing a lot of like buying lapis from him. So let's pretend that he locked his first trade. I need to do some other trade with him, so I can come over here to the lapis trade and buy a bunch of lapis, and he'll lock that. But a lot of times he'll unlock it. If not, there's other things like redstone and glowstone I can buy off of him. and bottles of enchanting. You really don't need those, but you know, you can buy other things just to unlock the trade. So we basically get some free emeralds and lapis. You can see I've got tons of emeralds in here. This thing's kind of full. Look at that. I got a looting 3 sword. But yeah, all kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good stuff. Now let me show you the system, the way that this thing works here. I'm going to go down to the gold collection center first. So we're going to stand right here, go, and we drop down. There's a slime block. You can land on that. I held space so I didn't bounce up. And we actually did this during a live stream. Now, we haven't live streamed in a while, but Monday night we did a live stream, and we plan to do it every Monday night. So go check out the links for the live stream. And every Monday night we should be streaming. Most of the time it'll be MegaKraft, but once in a while we'll play some Mineplex, and we actually did play some Mineplex games with it. Oh, sorry, something in my throat. We played some Mineplex games with everybody. So this is where the gold is collected. These 3 columns is all the gold, so the golden ingots are over on the far right. The golden nuggets are these 2 columns. Oh, sorry, 1 second. There is my air conditioning just turned on, or I guess I should say my heater. That's pretty annoying. Let me run and turn it off. Be right back. There we go. Sorry about that noise, but here it is. This is the gold collection area. The golden nuggets are all in this column and in this column. Now it actually set up so it fills up this one first and then this one, but it's not too big of a deal. Now, the way that we have it now set up is just basically, it's kind of like our Iron Foundry when we had it originally on the old server. It's a fast crafting method, and so what we'll do is we'll grab some ingots and we're going to fill up every slot of our inventory right here. And then let's go like this, and we want the first 3, I'll grab one more right there. We want these first 3 slots right here empty, so just like that, and then we'll grab an axe and we'll just break the chests that are right through here. So break those just like that, and there's not a whole lot of gold right now, I haven't ran it. And then right underneath are crafting tables, so you'll stand inside of here and then you're just gonna hit 1, 2, 3 on the hotbar while you highlight this in the crafting table, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you can just hold shift and click on that, and it instantly goes into the first stack right there. And then you can just go through this again. It's much faster to craft all the gold into nuggets this way instead of trying to drag and drop it the whole time. Sometimes you'll get your crafting table in, so you'll just move that into, you know, one of those slots, or not the crafting table, the chest. So yeah, you just move that into a different slot. And then you just keep this going, and you can pretty much craft it all just in a few minutes here. I can probably finish it all on camera even, because I think we're just about finished. That's just about all of it. Oops, there we go. And how many more stacks can we get? We got quite a bit of gold actually right here. And it's even set up so you can do this with the gold blocks as well on the other side when you get a lot of them. But looks like that's it for the gold. Maybe. Oh, no, we got plenty more, so I'm just going to for the rest of this, I'm just going to double click like that, pick it all up, because it does kind of spew out everywhere just because that's how items are in Minecraft, but that's alright, and then we'll just finish crafting this up. There we go, it's all done, so then we'll grab the chest, just replace the chest, and we can put the golden nuggets, right, or the golden ingots right in there, and the nuggets back into their spot. And there is some gold flowing through, that's just because it's in the hoppers. But yeah, that's how that works. So it's able to hold quite a lot of gold here. I'm just going to leave that gold. I've got so much. It's kind of insane. Now I just want to show you how I actually get the rotten flesh up there. So right here, this is the sorter for the rotten flesh. It sorts it. This is the same sorter we had before where it moved everything along here. Sorts the golden nuggets right there, the golden ingots right there. So the nuggets kind of get split with this chest little setup here, and send some over this way, some over this way. By default it'll send it this way, but when it gets so full that it backs up into here, then it'll send it up into this way. And then this is where the rotten flesh goes. So the reason I did all these chests instead of just hoppers is, for one, it saves on hoppers, and for two, it actually just has tons of like overflow protection. So it's able to store all of this rotten flesh kind of backed up just in case we have tons and all the chests are full up there. It's able to hold a lot of backup rotten flesh. And so down in here we've got this minecart system. The way it works is we've got the hopper right there, and that's refilling the items into this chest. And underneath this, well, right here, this rail, this is actually a detector rail, and we've got a comparator running out from it. And as soon as that comparator is giving off a full signal. That basically means that every single slot of here is full and it has max inventory space filled, I guess, in the chest. Then it'll output a signal and it'll pull this piston back and let the minecart run up all the way to the top. And then we got half slabs on top so we don't get any mobs spawning on it or anything. But yeah, so we've got that going on. Let's see here. No, we are pretty much, yeah, I think that's pretty much all the rotten flesh there is, though. How much do we have in the hopper? So let's just help it out a little bit. And then we'll just go like that. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be completely full, so we can't set it off. But what I can do is I can actually just break this torch and replace it, and that'll simulate it just getting sent off. So there it goes, runs up to the top, and I'm just going to place this torch again, and that half slab, and then let's go up to the top, and we'll see what it does when it unloads. Alright, here we go. So here is the top. Whoop, got stuck in there. There we go. Okay, so it basically comes up to the top here, and I can do a little trick and actually jump into these chests, maybe. Maybe. Is it going to let me? Done it before. There you go. Yeah, so you can kind of climb up the chests. So here it comes. It comes all the way up here. We've got basically powered rails everywhere except for when it has to turn. And then it comes on to right here. Now, this is normally powered unless it's outputting a signal because there's items flowing through it. And so that turns this. It's just a little kind of stopper type thing. And the hopper just runs over here and fills up all these chests. Pretty basic. The reason that I don't have this just go right back down the same way it came is because, unfortunately, when you have half slabs like this, it can only go one way. The minecart can't, it can go up, but it can't go back down. So my solution to that was I actually turned it around this way. It runs just right along here, and it actually drops down there. And this is only powered when the other rail is powered also. So it drops straight down here, and I think, I don't know, I'm probably going to die if I try and drop down. I can drop down onto here. I've got feather falling. So it'll drop down and land straight onto that detector rail right here, and then it gets back into position, and it starts filling up the rotten flesh again. So it just does that. One thing at the top is if everything is totally full, and the minecart isn't able to empty out all the way, the minecart will just stay at the top until it is able to empty all the stuff out, and then when it is all empty, then it'll send it off on its way. So basically, it's not really going to break or anything. The one issue that I am having with it is one time so far, I've only had it happen once, but the minecart has just disappeared. I don't know where it went. I think it's an issue with 1.8, and maybe it'll get fixed, but I'm not sure. So hopefully this keeps running and I don't run into too many problems. But it seems to be working really well, so that's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to press the button to go all the way to the bottom. This is what we've got, and it just drops you straight down all the way in between everywhere to the slime blocks. So we're probably going to enclose that just so you don't fall off any, like, to the side or anything. But yeah, it's a fast way to get up and down. And oh, one thing is I had a bunch of stuff on my with me, and it was at the gold collection spot. So I'm going to run up to there, right there, and it was in this chest. Let me grab all that because we're going to need that for what we're going to do today. So I'm going to run back home, and in the meantime, though, I do want to mention that we did announce what our next competition is going to be. We haven't done anything for the competition yet, but we announced what it's going to be, and I'm going to show you that clip here, and I'll meet you back at home. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MegaKraft Reborn server. The competition, there isn't a competition from last week, so there's no winner to announce this time, but we are going to announce our next competition. We've had a little chat, and we decided on something that sounds pretty fun. Hopefully it turns out pretty well. So what we're going to do is what's called ABBA caving. It's basically where you're going to go, and for 20 minutes, I think 20 minutes, does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
Or maybe longer. Yeah, we'll just say 20 minutes. Everybody will go down inside a cave, and we'll actually be on teams of 2. Hopefully, unless if Gus can come, then we'll probably do like a single round elimination type thing instead. But he hasn't been able to get on the server lately, so we're not sure if he'll be able to come for our next competition. But as of right now, we'll do teams of 2, and we'll do ABBA caving. So we'll go down into a cave for 20 minutes, and whoever can bring up the most loot from, you know, diamonds and everything like that gets to keep everything. And so basically you'll split it between the team of 2. Yes, Desmo, what would you like to ask?
So the teams are gonna split the profit, or the team's gonna face off in like a showdown?
Ooh.
Ooh, that
Oh,
would be cool.
Archie's being rude and walking away when you guys are talking. I'm trying to push
I don't
him
know.
back.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to face off in a showdown?
I think that'd be kind of cool. And then
That'd
be really
winner
cool.
takes all.
Yeah.
That takes so long, though.
Winner take all. All right. Yeah. So the winner of so the first time will be a team, and then the second time around will be a winner take all from the winner team. If you know what I mean.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Good enough. All right, so how we're going to do this is me and RoyalDezmo are not going to be on the same team since we share a channel, and you'll basically see the same exact footage from both ends. So we're not going to be on the same team. We'll actually pair up with one of these beautiful ladies, and but we're not going to be able to choose. We have a little randomizer over here, and if you get the red wool, you're on Team Tooth. If you get the blue wool, you're on Team Desmo.
Isn't it purple?
It's actually blue.
It's blue now.
Oh, it's blue now. Okay.
I made it blue. So, who would like to? Basically, whoever gets the first one is you basically make it up for the both of you.
What do you want to do, Jane?
Who wants to do it?
How about we
We
play
can
rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, do rock paper
Does
scissors.
anyone have any supplies? I
It's
don't.
over in the
Hold
rock
on.
paper scissors cove.
I'll go
Here,
get it.
I'll just use a sword for the
Hold on.
scissors.
No,
Hold on, I'll get
no,
it.
He's getting the rock
Like,
paper
like,
scissors
like,
supplies.
Desmo's getting it.
Okay, we're gonna play rock, paper,
He'll
scissors.
be right back.
All right, ladies, I have your supplies.
I need our shears.
Shears. Wait. Okay.
Oh, I got a
and
Sky
then
message.
There's your stone. There's your paper. Do you have paper, Jana? Jana?
Yeah.
She's got a map.
Yeah,
She has a
I got
map.
She's got a fancy paper.
Okay.
It's a best 2 out of 3.
Best
Oh,
2 out
wait,
of 3. I'll be the
wait.
judge.
So we say
I'll
rock,
be
paper,
the second
scissors,
judge.
shoot, and on shoot we push it. Okay.
Oh.
Oh
Are
my
you-
gosh, I'm so nervous and I don't know why.
Just put it on your hotbar and you can hit the number on your hotbar.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
Okay.
intense.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Tie.
Okay.
Tie.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
one.
Jana's won.
Okay. You want to do it this time? How about that?
No.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I went early.
Oh, Jana's the winner.
All right, Jana, you get to press the button.
Woo! Okay.
What color is she gonna get?
Oh,
She got
She's on
just
blue.
it's Jana
Team
and
Desmo.
Desmo.
And
Hey, what's up, girl?
All right, Kitty, you go. Oh yeah, you're on my team.
All right, so there are the
this
teams.
is the team that I wanted to be on.
Good.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
How about
I
that?
see how it is, Kitty.
Oh man, you guys are a little biased.
Well, I mean, we're married, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
only
Oh
fitting.
yeah.
I forgot
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
I
yeah.
pronounced your marriage.
Plus, Tooth
Team
has
marriage.
been winning. Tooth's got the luck, so you know, because
Oh
he's
yeah,
had both
he's
competitions.
pretty smart.
Well,
So.
he's already won 2, so the odds that he'll win a 3rd time in a row are lower than
Are
winning,
very
I think.
high.
Are very
What?
high.
Well, that's true. If he's won two out of 2, he's got 100%.
All right, Kitty, we're gonna do this.
So there are the teams.
That just means that if we do win, though, you gotta face up against me.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Hey, but this is like pure luck.
Yeah,
Basically.
it really is just luck, though.
There's like really no skill unless you just like die in lava, but you know that's.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
well,
we'll have
that's
it.
the
It's gonna
competition.
happen.
Anything else that anyone would like to make as an announcement for the server or anything like that? Now's your chance.
I miss
Aw.
Gus.
know.
Hashtag we miss Gus.
Yes.
I'm gonna
very
put
much.
Archie in one of these stables, and then I'm gonna take the thing back to my house.
All right. Well, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's what the competition's going to be. It's going to be a caving tournament. Whoever can bring the most stuff up is going to win, and it'll probably be, it's going to be me and Kitty on a team. And then I think we're going to do like a final round where, if me and Kitty win the first round with our team, then me and her will go off and see who can win out of the 2 of us. So it'll be pretty cool. We plan on doing that sometime this week, and you'll be able to see the competition next week. We'll probably just do an episode just all on its own, so it should be out by next week. Hopefully, it should be at least next episode. But yeah, that's that. Now, why am I not turning around? That is because we are working on the house. As you can see from the title of the video, we're working on the house, and you probably kind of have seen a sneak preview just from the thumbnail, because I always like to kind of put something in the thumbnail. But here's what I've got so far. It's looking good. It's looking pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I'm keeping the same, like, similar theme going on with that. So this is what I've got so far. I've even got a little bit more laid out in the back here. And so this, it's gonna be a big house. Let me tell you, it will be very big. I've got kind of a cool design for the walls here because, you know, I'm not gonna put windows over here since there's so many trees. You won't even be able to see anything. So this is the design that I'm going to do for the walls. It's you know, goes across by 5, and then the pillar goes across by 5, then the pillar. I've got it come in one over here, goes over 2. I need to get working on it because I haven't done too much of it. And then yeah, just kind of goes along here. I'm not sure the entire shape of what I'm going to do, but this is a start. This is what I've got so far. And then down in here underneath the ground is where my storage room is going to go. I believe I've mentioned that a few times. But yeah, the storage room will be underground in the basement. And the plan is that I'll be able to walk into the front of the house and I'll have a chest somewhere and I can put all my stuff in that chest and it'll get sent down into my storage room and get sorted out just automatically. So I need to work on this, do a lot of it off camera, a lot of it on camera. So I'm probably going to be back and forth out of clips and just show you the progress as I work on it. And we're definitely not going to get it finished today, but I hope to get a lot of it done so that I can kind of get rid of this piece of crap mushroom house and start moving into here. That would be nice. That would be really nice. So I'm going to do a cut here and see what I can get done. Welcome back, everyone. So sorry about the rain right now. I'll sleep in just a minute. I wanted to actually take this moment to explain something about the sleeping, and then we'll explain what I've done to the house here. So I don't actually have my bed inside here anymore. It's on the inside. So something that we changed about this server here is we changed it so that only one person needs to sleep for the nighttime to go away, basically. So you can sleep in the bed and make it morning even if there are other people on the server. And I got the idea from the MegaKraft server. Exuma actually made a really cool tutorial on it and he showed how exactly to set it up. It's basically you put like I think it's 5 command blocks, and you put it down just underneath bedrock somewhere, or somewhere that you can't get to. In our case, I put it in spawn underneath bedrock, and we put those command blocks in, and it basically just detects whenever someone's in bed, even if there's more people in there, and if they've laid in bed for a little bit longer than if you would normally lay in bed for sleeping, then it basically just turns it daytime and it kicks you out of the bed. So it does the same effect as just sleeping single player. Unfortunately, there's nobody else on right now to test it out, but we have tested it out and it works great, and we're all liking it a lot. It's really helpful, especially for just, you know, creating YouTube videos. It's really nice when you can actually just sleep away the nighttime anytime, and you don't have to wait for other people to get in bed. So this is what I've done so far. I put down the whole floor here. I'm gonna do something more with the floor, but I wanted to at least have a floor down as a platform so that I can actually run around and do stuff, and then just spam tons of torches so I don't get any creepers in here messing my day up. And then did some more of the walls. You can see all around here we got the walls, and the places I left blank are places I'm thinking about doing some kind of exit or entryway, as well as like some windows. So I'm thinking maybe some windows out here might be nice to have some windows, and then back here I was thinking I could have a back entrance because this will actually lead out over to this area. And I've got a nice little, I mean, I can make a path right through here, and then we've got a nice little plains area right here that's all my own. And then I've got, you know, this is going to be the amusement park over here. I've got my haunted house right there. But yeah, I've got this area that I can build some stuff on too. So I'd like to have a path out the back of my house that I can go out and come over here. So let's go over here real quick, and I'll talk a little bit more about the house and also talk about a few other things before we end off today. So let's grab this piece of dirt right here. I think an Enderman probably put that there. So let's just get up here. Actually, I'm going to move that back by 1 just because I don't want any monsters being able to climb up that. Okay, so this is just the first level. I plan to have a second level on top of here, and maybe even a third level somewhere more towards the center. So if you imagine like looking back from over here, this is going to be a really big house. Oh, I'm stuck. But it's going to be really big. It won't be as tall as the tower, but it'll be big. And, you know, it's going to go up and over around like that in some way, shape, or form. I haven't designed any of that yet. I was also thinking maybe doing either like an inward like an inlet up there, or like a hangover or something like that. Something to add a little bit more depth and detail to the house. I think might look pretty cool, but I'm not sure. I need to work out a lot more things here, and that's where you guys come in. I want to ask you what kind of ideas you have for things that I should put in the house. Now, rooms, things like that, anything like that really. Not only rooms, but like just cool ideas for a house. Cool ideas for a house. It doesn't have to be super functional. It could just look really cool. I want kind of just a diverse thing of everything in the house, because this is huge. You can see how many rooms I'm going to fit back here. It'll look really cool though if I get a whole bunch of collaborative ideas from you guys, the viewers, and you know, I can give you all credit when I make the rooms and stuff. You know, we can be like, oh, this is George's room from, you know, commenting or something like that. I don't know. We could do something like that. One other thing, I was thinking maybe back here doing like a backyard or something, a porch or a pool or something like that, and so we can open that up too. But yeah, that's an idea. So yeah, that's what that is. There's one thing I do want to show you though here before we end off the episode, and that is just some progress that I've made on the soon to be, or not soon to be, but potential slime farm in the future. So that's down here. You've probably seen this before, but I've got 3 slime chunks down here, and I've actually mined them all out now. So we'll go take a look at that real quick. I'll just show you kind of the status of that. So here it is. They're all mined out, all 3 chunks. Now this is just the 3 chunks exactly that have been mined out. I haven't mined out any area around it, so it's really not quite yet ready to work on like a slime farm or anything. And when I finally do work on it, I will make an episode of it. I won't just do it off camera. But this is something that I just needed to do off camera. But I was thinking, you know, I think I brought it up on another episode, but you know, I've got 3 slime chunks here, and I've got a double spider spawner right there. And so I was thinking maybe I'm gonna actually just get rid of the 1 chunk right here and just use the 2 that are back there. And so then I can make like a dual spider spawner farm where I'll stand somewhere between these 2 spawners. Where is it? There it is. So I can stand somewhere between these 2 spawners, because they're close enough to each other so that I can activate them both. And they'll both spawn spiders and drop it. Wow, that is such a tongue twister. Spawn spiders, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I can't words right now. English escapes me. So that's the idea. That's what I'm going to do, and that'll be under the base, and it'll be kind of cool because I can send the items back up into my storage room. So that's something that I do need to work on too, like kind of plan out the exact place that I want to put the storage room. I know it's going to be down there, just don't know exactly where. And that'll come after I kind of design the way that this is going to be laid out, like the rooms and the stairs and things like that. Then I'll be able to know where I want to go down to the basement. So we're pretty much done with today. Oh, you know, I thought I'd mention this. I don't know if you guys really care, but today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Well, by the time you see this, it was actually yesterday, so sorry I didn't get it out right on my birthday so you could comment and be like, Tooth, you're so old. But yeah, hopefully you guys comment and let me know how old I am because I'm so old. I'm actually turning 22 as of today, so I am now 22 years old, and yeah, I'm probably pretty old in a lot of your eyes, but I don't know. I don't feel old. I feel young. I play Minecraft all the time, so that's not something a lot of old people do. But yeah, we are pretty much done with today's episode. One thing else that I did want to mention though before we leave things off here is, you may already know, but Lizzie has actually left the server, the MegaKraft Reborn server, so now we're down to just the 5 members of us. And the reason that she left, it's not anything to do with like there's a fight or any drama or anything like that. Basically comes down to she's not that into survival mode. I mean, she likes it, but playing it for long periods of time, it's not everyone's thing. It's hard to say, like, it's my thing. I really like survival mode, especially like vanilla survival mode, but it's not everybody's thing. It's really hard to stay motivated on top of it if it's really not your thing in the first place. And you know, it's hard to kind of force yourself to make videos. So and even if you do force yourself to make videos, it doesn't turn out as good because, you know, people can tell that you don't really enjoy it. And so she decided she was going to leave. She's still going to do YouTube and everything, but she didn't want to stay on the server because she wasn't really feeling it. And I completely understand. So, you know, we're still friends with Lizzie. We want to record some stuff with her, but she's just not going to be playing on the server anymore. So we will be looking for some other people in the future, though, some other YouTubers mainly, to add to the server. We're not, you know, inviting anyone yet, but if you do have any ideas of people we should check out, just leave a comment below, and I might as well check them out and see if anyone makes some good content. And that includes you. If you actually make some good content as well, just leave a comment. There's no promises. We're not, you know, accepting anyone to the server at the moment, but maybe we'll put something together for everybody. So that is going to do it for today's episode, though. I think we might have gone a little over time. It's alright, though. I had a lot of things to talk about and a lot of things to do. So I do want you guys to comment and let me know some ideas for the house, because I'm going to work on trying to design this as much as I can. And maybe we'll work on it a little bit next episode. Maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. We'll do whatever we are feeling. But I'm glad to actually get some progress on the house. Yeah, it looks good though. I'm feeling it. I'm happy with it. I can live with this. So yeah, I just need to keep the momentum going and get this thing all built, and I will be a happy tooth. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you have been enjoying the MegaKraft Reborn series. And yeah, stay tuned for, I guess next episode is actually going to be the tournament. So pretty exciting for that. I'm excited to see how the outcome is. Hopefully I win and get tons of diamonds. So root for me, everybody. Alright, well, we're going to see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.